Hello, hello, hello. I am back for another mission. Let's see what one we're after now. Just in the vault. Taking away through Romulan Mastery. I will do this task for operations, but not on a video. It's just doing Ezra Nebula. Whatever. Do it during double XP weekend or something. I'm in a rush. Mine enemy reports of illegal weapon use on Hifar leads to evidence of greater atrocities. Okay.
Starfleet intelligence has decoded the list of Riemann targets that you recovered from the vault. I need you to investigate one of these locations and determine why Obasek and his forces planned an attack there. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The Ferengi have reopened the mines and are now doing business with anyone with Latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a possible trade agreement with the Federation. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obasek and the Riemans are targeting these mines, then we will be able to decide how to proceed.
Okay.
I have new missions for you.
And let's transwarp, because that makes things way easier. I'm pretty sure I just took out that Starship Admiral Hodo style that was way off the background. Squint and you miss it. Mine enemy. Okay. Humans are targeting a magnesite minus area. Ballists recovered and have exact coordinates. I know we're in the right area, but all of the system are inhabited and their sensors being affected by the magic site. We need to contact each moon trying to determine which one the humans are actually targeting. Okay. First off, let's get this magnesite.
Scanning in progress.
You've stuck your nose in our business for the last time, Starfleet. All ships, attack! Attack!
Oh, one down. We just killed like 400 people. That's awesome. They were all bad. Get some more ore. Never have too much ore. Got a cargo hold full of ore, or at least full of something.
This moon is private property. No solicitors, beggars, or Starfleet allowed.
No beggars, solicitors, or Starfleet. Man, you think we're like solicitors? Well, yeah, but that's besides the point. Thank you, not Data, for pointing out the blindingly obvious, just like real Data would. Ooh, more magnesite ore. Not gonna pass this up.
Scanning in progress.
Hello, my good friends. I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you are in the market for some high-quality magnesite? We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface. Unfortunately, the large amounts of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense.
How generous.
Also, I know you Starfleet types are so fond of your away teams, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you?
That would be terrible. Yeah, let's bring him. Dr. Madron. Oh, he's way over here. Okay. Let's give some information about talking. It gives more information. Here gives you some more information.
My life.
About
my life is unimportant.
This planet, the people here.
It's my brother. I can't find him. I last saw him 2 days ago. Madron assigned both of us to work in the upper levels of the mine. Toshin's drill bit broke, and he needed a new one. I know I should have gone with him. It's not safe to be in the mine alone. Now he's gone. There's a group of people down there who treat the mine like it's their own. I don't know why Madron tolerates them, but they make life miserable for the rest of us. They steal and terrorize the weak. I once saw them dragging a woman to the lower levels, and I never saw her again.
Dun, dun, dun.
She wasn't the only one. Many people have disappeared. I thought if my brother and I kept our heads down, that we would be safe, but maybe they took him. Murderers. Murderers. If they killed my brother, I'll kill them all.
Good, good. Let the hate flow through you.
You go into the mine. Watch for the silver spheres. There are creatures in the dark. Devils.
Ooh.
They're made of stone. Nothing can hurt them, and their touch burns. I've seen them moving around in the tunnels. Anywhere you see the silver spheres, the monsters are not far away.
I like the sound of that. There's a shortcut I can get through here. Yeah, there we are. Just need a Madron. Come on, Data, why are you shooting homeless people? We didn't come here to murder homeless people. We're Starfleet. We're supposed to be better than that.
What can I say? We exist. I'm mine because there's nothing but rocks on this forsaken planet. If I'm lucky, I dig enough ore to make my quota and Madron pays me. If he pays me, I can eat and have a warm place to sleep. If we don't make our quotas, there's nothing. Even if I do have latinum, most of it goes to Madron to pay my debts, and the rest he takes in exchange for the supplies he imports. I would leave, but I owe too much to Madron to ever earn enough to buy my passage off this place. Besides, where would I go? Every morning, the first thing I do when I wake is curse that Ferengi's name. Modron found this moon about 2 years after the destruction of the homeworld. Most of our equipment was broken or useless. The supplies were gone and we were starving. After some negotiations, Modron had his contract and we had food. We're supposed to be working with him, but he's the only one who benefits from our labor. Modron owns the only working ship here, so no supplies come in without him. He negotiates all of the ore contracts, so most of the latinum goes into his pocket. And he sets the prices for food, medicine, and equipment. So everyone here owes him more than we can ever repay. He owns us now. I hate him for that, but I can't live without him. The Empire? What Empire? Our empire turned to dust with the loss of the homeworld. If you're rich or in the military, then maybe there's something. I hear the people in Seela's Shining City and the Rator system live quite well, as long as they obey her commands. For the rest of us, there's nothing but dust and regret. I have heard this, but I have not seen that it is true. Are you going to go to every Romulan on every world and hand them bread?
Yes.
Because that is the only way you can help all of us. The strong take from the weak. Seela and her ships are strong. The Tal Shiar is strong. Your aid goes to fill their bellies and heal their wounds, Starfleet, not mine.
Oh yeah, but that's the Starfleet way. We're naive. Check out that Ferengi bot. Oh, there he is.
On behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Hathar. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries. And I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So, why don't we skip the chit-chat and get down to business?
Of course they're an excellent source of magnesite. What makes your mine better than the others in the sector?
Unfortunately, I cannot call this mine my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses is figured into the unit cost of the ore.
Oh, you're totally screwing them.
My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need.
Do you have any more information about the mines themselves?
I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty, disagreeable business. And I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep.
Oh, you poor dear.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather look at the ore I have for sale? Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it.
Well, I don't think I will. I'll be back in a few minutes. Perhaps ask some locals going on, they'll provide more information. Gotcha. Okay. Silly Ferengi. Ferengi is for Ferengi. This person I just talked to. Oh. Other side. Okay.
I don't have time to talk to you right now. Not unless you know anything about laser induction coils.
Actually, I do.
You don't, but if I ask Modron for a replacement laser induction coil, he'll charge me 100 times what it's worth. He's the only one who brings supplies to this planet. I remember when we had regular contact with the homeworld and my brother there would send a package of sweets for my children in every transport. Now, I can't dwell on the past. My problem is this broken drill. I have to fix it or I won't make quota. We salvage parts from old equipment and sometimes other people here will trade components. But this requires some specific components. If you think you can help me, I'll mark your map with the locations of some people who might have what we need.
I'll just beam it down from the ship. Oh, wait, there's other reasons why we can't. Yeah. Still, just beam it down from the ship. It's all good. There we are. Well, just random selection. Lives can't work without him, and I can't eat up buying food for him, so the privilege is paid in the back of his pockets. Sounds good.
If you go into the mine, there's a group of people down.
Ah, this guy. Thank you. You're a dear.
I can't pay Madron right now. But
where did he go? Oh, there he is. No, that's not him. There he is. No, that's not him.
I'm sorry. I really, as much as I'd appreciate some...
Where did he go? What am I doing here? Did I miss something? Oh, there he is. So needs this Romulan to keep stopping periodically so I can follow him.
you don't hurt me. I don't have the latinum now, but I can... Oh? Madron didn't send you here to break my kneecaps?
I'm in a Starfleet uniform.
I have a daughter in the radar system. I thought I could contact her to send me some latinum. But Madron won't let me use the subspace array. You see, I owe him some money. And I didn't make my quota last month because I was sick and... But that's life, isn't it? All you can do is try to hang on to whatever you have left. I'll give you the part you need. Take it, and I hope it solves your problem.
Thank you. With these parts, I can fix this drill and get back to work. I need to make my quota today or Madron will cut my pay again. I already owe him so much latinum, I don't know how I'll ever repay it. He brings in food and supplies that we need, but the prices are so high. I remember the dark days after we lost Romulus. There were no supply shipments for months. had to listen to my children cry because they were so hungry. I might spend the rest of my life in debt, but I have a life. To answer your question, though, I don't know what makes this mine different from any other mine. The magnesite isn't any different. Maybe there are some veins with less impurities in the lower levels of the mine. I wouldn't know. There's a group of thugs who keep everyone away from those areas. And I won't risk a beating just to satisfy my curiosity. If you want to risk checking it out, that's your business.
Guess I'm gonna go pick a fight. Turn to Madrin. Okay. Romulans enslaved by Ferengi. How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
You want to go in the mine? Are you really interested in buying any magnesite? Or are you just here to cause trouble? Because if it's the latter, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information. But lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the Breen invasion of the fairy space?
Oh, time to go pick a fight. Okay, I gotta explore the mine.
What do you want?
You get out of my way. Oh, time for you to die. First thing we're Starfleet and he was done. Honest, I swear. Oh, there's someone alive. Okay. Okay, perfect. There's pressure plates, low tech, Romulans have rotated screw measures to deter spiders that range the cavern. If the moon is on the bed left, so you sailor weapons. Has to be here. Use the pressure plates. Okay. that's one you can assign your other guy to the rally point, and then you're good. That's why away teams come in handy.
I give the orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there is a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking
There is much here you do not understand, Jack. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians. Their blood is on our hands.
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
Oh, that was,
Enemy targets on sensors.
I
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakiv has his way, we all will.
Okay, let's... Commander is upstairs, I think. There we are. Look at these dinosaurs because one of these things is a dinosaur. Oh yeah.
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
What is Reman?
But first, you must tell me why you are here and what you want. The Remans know about this base? Impossible! Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you, but it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here. Nothing more. There are many targets that those Reman scum would find much more tempting. Are you sure you want to end things like this?
Apparently. Elvis just pulls this out of her pocket. Where is my data anyway? There we are. Well, I'm not going to bother that disruptor turret anymore, especially if it put me so far back. She just randomly puts this disruptor turret out of her bag. That's like 3 times her size.
did you find this place? What else do you know? No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation. But I have much to do and little time. The self-destruct sequence has begun. This base will be your tomb.
What is his cape doing? That's a cool looking cape. Okay. Look, I have what subject controls. Download Tal Shiar records. Get the 8G double hockey sticks out of here. These stations all have information on different stuff going on in the quadrant. It's pretty cool. So if you want some more lore in the game, you read those logs. But we'll do that another time. Okay, let's get out of here. Turbulent surface, perfect.
My mind! What have you done to my mind?
The infestation of Tal Shiar spies. I'd assume it did.
Tal Shiar? I'm shocked. I had no idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if you... Say, you didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract.
Stop with the lies. No, you know who and what down there.
And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors. If you're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business.
Do you know anything about the recently
Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janik and Hakiv were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakiv mumbling something about orders. Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know that Tal Shiar takes security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined.
Shoot this mine as well, Madron, or I'll be back. Madron doesn't seem to know much, at least not when we part with information because of being paid. Don't think it'd help us anymore. We should return to the ship and try luck at decrypting the files discovered in Tal Shiar. Surely more useful than anything Madron has to say. Return to the ship. I have to go to visit Starship Bridge. I actually don't have a ready room on this, but that's okay, because it'll compromise somehow, somewhere. Ah, here we are. Nope, that's not it. Decrypt Tal Shiar files. My files uploaded. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is a fun little one. Free space. K-list. Yes, that K-list. Analyze file structure. Normal status. Reference number reciprocity. Cross-reference to Starfleet records. Okay. Hosted Torg lost the seat client console. Evidence revealed host leaders collaborated with Romulans attack host Martog. Change information. For acts of treason. There we are. Open file reciprocity. Analyze file structure. For passkey. Analyze passkey. Okay. Select new file. Plethora. Analyze file structure. Cross-reference with several records. Ambassador Soketh was revealed to be an Indian infiltrator after a Starfleet vessel transported into Master for Gem. Hey, I did that. Here we are. Select new file. Precedence. Analyze file structure. Change faulty information. I'm not sure which one I have to do here. Nope. All information. Nope. Here we are. For referendum. Question is now soon. Ambassador Jirok visits Andoria. No record of Ambassador Jirok visiting Andoria. Probably because he's dead. Okay, perfect. Rumors detected in their system. Listing host Hespestius has detected an increase in subspace communication ships from the Dera system. Endless communication ship traffic reveals patterns of obfuscation normally employed by Roman forces. Tal Shiar forces had intercepted a ship leaving Dera system and captured 47 Romulan civilians. The passengers and crew were summarily executed under orders of Colonel Hakiv, but the captain and first officer preserved questioning. Under interrogation, Captain of the Riemann vessel provided a security key that could be used to decipher encrypted communications sent their system. Encrypted message revealed there is a base in the airspace used by Riemann resistance. Tal Shiar ships sent their system immediately to capture its base in that place. Oh, we got a boogie. Okay. Okay, I think we're done here. Mine enemy. There we are. Mission journal.
The Tal Shiar records you recovered showed that Hakiv and his forces have been targeting the Remans for months. Obasek and his followers have been driven from their homes, had their ships destroyed, and their loved ones killed or imprisoned. Some might say that Obasek's campaign against the Tal Shiar is just. However, Obasek was planning on using Thalaron weapons in the Fahar system, which would have killed hundreds of innocent civilians, as well as the Tal Shiar cell there. This is the problem with revenge. Violence and fury only create more pain and suffering.
Okay. I'm going to collect my reward. Oh, pick here? Okay. Do I really need any of this? Nope.
I have new missions.
Congratulations, Commander.
And I will stop on that. Okay, perfect. Back. Nope, nope, nope. So,
we know from the information you recovered from...
I have new missions.
Be quiet. Oh, thank you very much for putting up with me for these few minutes. I hope this mission was helpful to you. I can't wait to be done this Romulan arc. Go on to different things, but not through the worst. There's a couple missions up that are they're good, but they're just long. And yeah, so that's it for now. Ferengi and Tal Shiar. Going to do some Riemann stuff. So, I'll catch you later. Have a good one. I'll see you out there, somewhere.